What did I just read? Oh my god. So I just finished, some a little over 200 pages. So I finished a third of the book. I'm on the third book, Paul, and, that was a weird 50 pages. Really weird, actually. Discussing with my friend, she's like, I'm traumatized for life. So am I. So basically, I think Annie partially has seasonal depression disorder because, yeah, weather gets cold and she got really angry. Paul discovers, and I discovered, that Annie's really psychotic and she might have killed her father at age 11. Or no. She set a house on fire and killed 5 people when she was 11. Killed the father when she was 14. She's weird. She's weird. She's psychotic. I felt sorry for her. I don't. But there's this really weird scene where she just eats all this food, or Paul like sees the remnants of the food, of her eating all that food, and it was just disgusting and gross, and I don't sympathize with her anymore. Yeah, especially after what I'm about to tell you, I really don't sympathize with her anymore. She's weird and disturbing. Basically, she's known all along because in one of the scenes he jimmies a lock, and I guess the pin gets stuck in there, and she heard it, she took it away, and she's known. And she set up this really, I actually had to give her credit, for a while. She set up, like, she used her hair to set up threads so like, he creeped on, like, she put it on her little book of memories, she'd notice. Except, I guess, she put it outside, and the threads broke too, and she's like, "You've been outside!" And he's like, no, he's only been out a couple times. And, that memory book, she's killed, like, old people and stuff, and then she eventually started killing healthy infants after she got divorced from her husband, because her husband thinks she's crazy. I don't blame her. It's him. Anyway, so she finds out, she's like, oh, I have to give you a pre-op shot, and he's like, pre-op shot, and she's basically like, I have to make sure you don't do anything again, Paul, and, despite the shattered legs, he's still able to move. So what does she do? She cuts his foot off with an axe. And I almost vomited because he's like, oh, the foot hang off by a little meat. And I was like, and then she took a blowtorch to cauterize or tries to cauterize the wound, and she can't do that, or Turk did either. And yeah, she's like, he's talking about how she has a foot in her hand, and like the toes are twitching, and they eventually stop, and it's disgusting. And I had to stop at that point, but it was actually a good ending point because he loses consciousness at the end of the third book, and it was really gross, actually. Like I'm normally into psychological terror, but that was really disgusting. And yeah, I needed a moment. So I have about 100 pages left, so probably gonna get done today, actually. But I think I'm out of lunch first. But yeah, that was really, really disturbing and just a fabulous, fabulous end of a chapter.